Hey everyone, back at you with the final video for the semester and with assignment 15. Let's just get right into it and start answering these questions. As for the first question is, what is the most memorable movie? And the most memorable movie for me is The Godfather. I think I'm kind of biased towards this one because it's part of my family tradition and it's a good way for us to really show well, let me explain this. The way it goes is once a kid in my family turns 10, we sit them down and we show them Godfather, no matter how traumatizing it may be to them. Because it's just the way that that they express the family comes first, and the morals and values that the family lives by is a lot like what we try to incorporate into our family, and it really does show off the Italian culture we are, because I am the third generation from when my great-great-grandfather and grandmother moved down here into America and immigrated down here to America. So yeah, we hold that movie close to us and we show it every time. Moving on is, what is the most unexpected movie that you really enjoyed? And that one for me was In the Mood for Love, and that one took me a while to actually start liking, and that's simply because I have dyslexia and subtitles and dyslexia don't mix very well. I had a really hard time reading everything and understanding it, and it took me over 5 times to try to kind of understand it, and almost twice the time it would take for anybody to really start reading it all. For me, it took me that many times to really watch it and enjoy it, and then one extra speed run through it, so that way I could ignore the voices in the subtitles, and I really got to look at the movie and really enjoy it. It got to the point where I enjoyed it so much that I took screenshots of certain scenes of the film that I found were really pretty and beautiful and well shot to use as my desktop background. And for me, my desktop background is a symbol of inspiration or motivation or something like that, where I really want to strive to be kind of like it. So for me to do that is saying something. Number 3, what is the movie that you didn't like the most, like you'd like the least? For me, that was Stagecoach. Even though it reminded me of my great uncle, I'm not one for westerns. I just kind of found it boring, and it kept going. And it was, at the time, I think I also was pretty stressed out about other assignments that needed to get done. So I know it's not really fair to the movie, but I was just put in a bad mood before I even watched it. Also, Moonlight was kind of disappointing. I thought it would be better following the hype, but it didn't live up to the hype, so. Number 4, what is the movie that you would think you would add? And unfortunately, I mainly watch cartoons and animated films, but if I had to pick one that I feel was very influential for the time, it would definitely be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I remember watching it way back when I was little, because I grew up with this movie as well with my dad, and not really understanding nor really enjoying it that much. But recently I had the chance to rewatch it with him, and now I could see the actual the greatness it has. It really has a voice for when it was made, and it really opens your eyes to how things were back then, and I could really understand why my dad enjoys the film so much. It'd be a nice, quiet addition to the class, and I feel like if you could squeeze it in, it'd definitely make a difference. As for the final thing, what kind of comments do I have for you guys? I just wish to say thank you for sticking with me and putting up with all my spelling and grammar issues. And thank you for being so helpful on my papers. You guys really helped me out with getting me through some slumps when I was doing some of my papers, because I was completely stuck. And sometimes someone would say something and it would give me an idea, and I ran with it, and it was pretty awesome. So thank you for that, and good luck with your finals, everybody. It doesn't seem to be too difficult, so we'll be good. Hope to see you around sometime. Have a good summer and the rest of the semester, and I wish you the best. Bye now.